Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos. This block is called Arrowhead Puzzle. It finishes at 12 inches. I've also seen it called garlic knots. Here's the diagram. It's just made from squares and 2 rectangles. And it's a big 12-inch block, so it goes fast and the pieces are easy to cut. The outside accent fabric, that is this lime green fabric here, is patch A. You cut 6 3.5-inch squares. The inside accent fabric is the black fabric here on the inside. We'll cut 2 3.5-inch squares. And the background fabric, we have patch A. There are 4 pieces for patch A, so you cut 4 at 3.5-inch squares. Patch B is the rectangle here, and we have 2 rectangles. We cut 2 at 3.5 by 6.5-inch rectangles. Here are the AccuQuilt dies that will cut these shapes. The patch A is a 3-inch finished square, and patch B is a 3 by 6-inch finished rectangle. Here are 2 different layouts you can use. This layout makes circles. This has the squares going in one direction and alternating in the next row, the other direction, all the way down the quilt. Here are the fabrics. These are patch A for the inside accent fabric, and this is patch A for the outside accent fabric. And here are the background patch A's, and these are the patch B, the 2 rectangles. For step 1, we're going to piece these 2 units, and we'll piece 2 of each of these. I just look at the diagrams and lay out the pieces like this and then put them together. So we'll take these A patches and this. We'll make 2 like this. So these 2 together, then these 2. Press the seams and then sew the rows together. Make 2 of these. And on this one, we'll use the rectangle and then these 2 squares. You'll sew these 2 together, press the seams, and then sew the rectangle on it, and you'll make 2 of these. Our 2 sets of units are finished. If you look at this block and how we've divided the units, it is a 2 by 2 grid. So there's a grid space here and a grid space here. Another one here and down here. And so we repeated these units that we just sewed in the grid. So this will be easier for you to see. Here's that one space there. Here's the other. And then this one. And this one. So here's our 1, 2 here and our 1, 2 here. So a 2 by 2 grid. Since this is a 12-inch block, the units in each of the grid will finish at 6 inches. So these right now should measure 6.5 inches. We're just going to sew these 2 together and these 2, press the seams, and then sew the 2 rows together. When I just have 2 rows like this, a 2 by 2 grid, I flip this over. That's how I'm going to sew it, and I put a pin like this, because once I take it from here to my sewing machine, it might get mixed up. So I flip it over here and then put a pin in. And I know I'll just pick this up, and wherever the pin is, that's the side I'm going to sew. I think this block would be a great quilt of valor in red, white, and blue, or whatever country you're from. It would be good in those colors. Also, for any charity quilts or donation quilts you make, this is a very fast quilt to piece and to cut out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos.